Hello everybody, I'm Tom Matuska from Matuska Taxidermy Supply Company here with Brett Wingfield, Mandy Swart, our photographer, and we are at the 2019 World Taxidermy Championships in Springfield, Missouri. And this is really turning out to be a big show. We're going to try to hit some of the highlights of this, but there's just too much. We're going to go fast, and we're kind of interrupting other photo shoots here. We're going to go fast. It's overwhelming, some of these pieces, and we apologize ahead of time for missing people, but we're going to have to, otherwise it's going to take us 2 days to do this. So to start out with, there's a new division over here, and it's the bronze sculptures. And
an invitational division?
Yeah, and they have never had this before, and these artists have sculpted pieces, and they went to the foundry and made them in bronze. And you can see Aaron Conley over there, and you can see Jim Shockey, and getting their picture taken with Aaron's moose. And Aaron's a competitor that entered a bronze sculpted moose that looks pretty darn good. Here we have a buffalo bust, and we have a lion. Kind of on the background, you can see a couple cardinals. Can you get them back there?
Yeah, that was quite a machine. I see a lot of swamp buggies on the outdoor networks. Yeah, I mean, and I've probably seen it. Hell no, I've got hunting camp in Louisiana. We watch.
And Kathy and Larry actually were kind enough to give us the first sneak peek of everybody. So we get to go, and we're going to take you guys live before anybody else through the showroom.
Look at the elk with a pack of wolves. Super artistic presentation. You jump in.
Well, this is really exciting. It kind of leads us to where taxidermy's evolved over the last several years. It brings us to the artistry of what we do. It features some really cool stuff. Asks us to do a little more. So these are talented.
So striped marlin, elk, Bobberry, gorilla.
Goodness, look at the name.
Bobberry with marlin. Wow. Elephant, that big Heinecker. Gorgeous stuff, gorgeous art. Boy, it'd take me a lifetime to do one
We
of these.
will,
Some of these
James, we
people
will.
have
We're
some-
getting there. Once the masters fish.
Otter.
Wow. Bear.
Looks like Baloo. The
Um,
bear in the
These are combined artists?
Yeah, moving through to the collective artist division.
I'm waving at you. Wave back, you're on live.
That is nice. Very, very cool stuff. And so all of these are out in the front public area, but we're going to get to go behind closed doors to show you the showroom. Very, very cool here.
Take a look at this. Big bald eagle.
This would be what I would come back as.
Now look at this artistic. We have a Native American face in the rock.
That guy's language over there. We better go this way. Here's a bobcat.
Amazing stuff. So this is the interpretive division. This division came about, I believe, in 2013. Again, asking taxidermists to do a little bit more, and I'm going to read from the description just so you know where we are and what we're doing here. The rules were proposed by Don Frank from Missouri. It's a division the competitor can take his or her artistic talents and a fertile imagination to a new level to see what happens. Some of the technical burdens of conventional competition are lifted because the display won't be scrutinized with flashlights or finger probing. Doesn't mean that the quality of work can be substandard, but it does give the competitors a little more artistic license to use an animal or even just parts of an animal to create art in the way he or she sees fit. The goal should be to convey the essence of the species. You're going to see there's some stuff here that's just amazing.
And here's an otter going after this person carved the fish. Mickey Matuska in the background giving away a badger airbrush. You guys will all want to come to the Matuska booth because there are nearly $4,000 worth of giveaways. There's a
leather, can leather,
all to give away.
Anthony Eddie head to bodies, and we have an Iwata HPV Plus. Yes, so stop by. One we give away every hour, gang. So the winner for the Badger airbrush is Chantel Walker.
Chantel Walker.
Chantel Walker, congratulations. Stop by the Matuska booth to get your airbrush.
Oh man, there's so many free giveaways and so many ways to get stuff. Look at this sculpted jackrabbit.
For those watching, if you can't see the picture and the comments are in your way, you can swipe to the right and the comments will disappear, and that way you can get a better
Look at these creative people. Carved fish down underneath, carved foreleg of a eagle with his talons coming down.
So they said they had just about 500 entries for this world. That's a lot.
Mule deer. Look at this. Mama bear and a baby. Catfish in a log. That's kind of pretty creative. Big African lion.
Looks scary.
Look at the mountain goat with the sculpted, gigantic mountain goat skull. I've seen that black tablecloth somewhere. Got a mountain lion after a mule deer. Beaver, you gotta look really close at the details. There's sculpted. Look at the back half of that beaver is sculpted, looks like part of the log. Very creative. Yeah. Looks like a falcon carved coming down after the house. Big leopard. Really pretty rock base. The decoy frozen in the rubble down below. Big sailfish coming out of the weathered wood.
Pretty.
Okay, here's the, we got one more side to go.
Wow, that's a big animal.
You don't realize how big this animal is. It probably weighs 500-600 pounds.
That's crazy.
On the paw. Did they say on the paw or on the hoof? This is a really nice catfish diorama.
Right?
On the other side, we can't get there from here. Look at the wolf.
So much to take in.
Native American. Beautiful. Green-winged teal. Little fox with the eggs.
That was the
Oh, yeah.
Say hi, guys. You're live.
Hello.
Give you the front view here.
There we go. That fox is pretty happy.
You got the egg at the bottom.
These people make the eggs, make the shells, make it all.
Very neat. Yeah. All right, let's open the doors. See if we can get in trouble again. So we're gonna take you right now. We're taking you into where
Follow me.
they actually have judging going on currently.
Masters and Masters. This is pretty prestigious entries here. Arctic Fox.
So these would be a division for this year's current judges or anyone that has won a Best in the World title before and chooses to enter this.
Pond.
Shoot that possum out of that pool.
They say there's 77 million in New Zealand.
Really?
77 million of those
We
guys.
heard a lot about them when we were over there, but we never saw it.
Didn't you? You got really one. They're cute though. They're nice. Did say
Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
Here we go. Come in. Let's stop at this one. This catches my eye right off the bat. Some taxidermists specialize in microfish, and that's like a little goldfish, and it is little.
It is little.
Little and
The word.
crisp. Super attractive presentation. Look at the orange light around the perimeter. Great little case.
Worth noting, a lot of these pieces have traveled a lot of miles. There are literally entries from around the world.
And the repairs that they have right away to fix up.
Wow. And we're in the Masters division. Little horned toad. Pirkey. Again, apologize ahead of time for missing some of these people, but
There's
we're gonna
so
have
many.
to move fast because there's 500 entries here.
And we're open right now.
There's a J, pintail. Okay. Little screech owl.
Absolutely amazing stuff.
Are you
Guys, I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Say hi.
Hi!
live? You're live. And this is Wendy Christensen, one of the judges.
Yes. How's it going in here today?
It's going. It's a lot of work, but we're doing okay.
I thought that gorilla sculpture was yours.
No.
I did too.
When Bob Berry did that, I think he bid on doing a job for our zoo with that gorilla.
Really?
Of that same gorilla, Samson. But I think that was when he did her. It's beautiful though.
Wendy did Samson, gorilla recreation, correct? Was that what it was? The mammoth thing at, what was it?
It's in
2 worlds ago?
Milwaukee.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
Milwaukee, right?
3
You can
years.
go see it?
Milwaukee Museum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Do you have any advice for the people who brought stuff
Ooh. Boy,
for competing?
very tough competition this year. Very good mounts. I think their quality's, really up there. And if you don't get an award this time, don't give up because there's a lot of really good scoring mounts.
Awesome. Thanks, Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
Sure.
And look at the creativity in some of these people. This is called a maned wolf.
Some of these
Look at that
we've
tone.
seen over the last year or so.
That we've seen, yes.
Worth noting, the World Show is only held every 2 years here in the U.S. It is overseas in the even years. We're still in the Masters division. They've also added this year a habitat division. You'll note that you'll see some of the orange cards.
Look at the swallow. Got him skimming the water. That's kind of creative.
That is very. Getting some water.
Hey, that's a half a beaver like the other one.
Favorite the snake.
There's a lot of open mouths here. Just noting our new Pan Pastel kit. We do have an open mouth series kit.
Those have been going over like crazy at the show.
They do. I think we brought 6 new kits, and they're 25% off here at the show. Get them while supplies last.
Wow. We'll try to skip around the judging here so we don't interfere.
It's got some honey.
Oh, with bees and all.
So that's a habitat one because of the orange card, correct?
Beautiful muskie.
We saw this one maybe in Wisconsin.
Gritty inside of the mouth.
Beautiful. Beautiful whitetail.
Great whitetail, half mount whitetail.
Got a picture down there.
You know, the amount of hours that are in some of these projects are just unbelievable. Still in the Masters. Wow. Look at that.
Look at the face.
That's a creative snarl. That's a good
It is.
snarl.
I feel like I've seen that before from my cat at home. Aw,
Aw, your wolves, you like that?
they're cute.
Another mountain lion, nice face.
He's coming at me. Should have brought your light to see which ones have the reflective eyes. That's always fun.
How do we get through these?
I know.
It's like a maze.
Try this way. Fabulous birds
She's
here.
taking a shower, yeah.
I figured that she would be.
Ringneck, grouse. Dead goose mound. Look at that baby bear. I bet you'd like to have that too.
I would.
Oh my goodness, look at
Oh,
those.
I recognize something here.
Do ya?
I do.
These travel.
Did all of these?
Cuttlefish and octopus and the nautilus. The sealers.
Jeez Louise.
And look at these are recreations. These are actually carved or sculpted.
All of these? Not all of these.
Yeah.
All of them?
All birds.
Oh, got it. So the competition is fierce, they're saying.
Fabulous work. Fabulous, fabulous work.
Can't wait until we can spend some time in here and look at this stuff. This is pretty amazing.
And now we're into the professional division with the white cards. Game heads. Whitetail. Creative sculpted bear.
It looks like we've got some intermingled too. We went professional to
another
masters,
Masters there.
masters to professional.
How's your batteries doing?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
We're not even a fourth done.
We aren't.
Not even clown. Good looking kudu. Professional kudu. Boar. Some of these bases I just like to take.
The creativity.
Fox and deer. Really nice ram. People are gonna get dizzy with spinning around.
Taking them on a dance.
There's so much to see.
All levels of taxidermy.
Now we're into the novice division. this is the pre-sculpted division, is that what it's called? And these sculptures, these competitors, artists, actually start with clay and maybe a carcass cast or skeleton, and with measurements and photos, they sculpt this. This is all clay, which may be made into a mannequin someday. You have a possum, half-mount bear.
Worth noting, this is really where our industry starts. Is with what's underneath the
This
skin.
guy
Beautiful
has
bobcat.
the reflective eyes in. Awesome ear liners that you may find in a Matuska catalog someday. Very nice. Oh, they have tools down here too. So now, is it just the sculpture itself, or is it habitat? Because some have habitat, some don't. Does the habitat get judged on these at all?
I'd say not, but it adds to the presentation, I think.
Do you
Like-
think it affects
like
the judge's choice?
This fox, and I mean, that was obviously sculpted to that piece of wood.
Do you think it affects the judge's choice?
Probably would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
Oh, I
what to tell
think
you
when
that.
you're splitting hairs,
Yeah.
and when they get down to deciding on the best in the world here, I would say
You see the different colored clays. What's the difference with the clay choice?
Different companies, different hardnesses.
Sculptor's preference?
Sure.
yes, exactly.
And here's a musk deer, which actually do have the teeth like that.
Where are they from?
I'm going to say China if I had to guess. Nice looking caribou. Nice grizzly bear. Okay, we go back and forth on these. Come.
You got to sneak in? Did you get yelled at?
Not yet.
Some really, really cool stuff. Looks like we've got some more professional and some Masters Division pieces mixed in here.
I'm sure.
A little bit of everything.
So this is what category here?
They're actually intermixed. It looks like we're back into some Masters pieces. There have been several professional that we've passed. A few additional habitat pieces. Mergansers all the color.
Beautiful birds.
Now, most people that come here, will they, because Nationals is in end of July,
Yes.
will they take these to Nationals as well? Or how does that usually work?
They sure can.
They can, as long as it hasn't been to a national show, because the world is every 2 years. Some of this stuff has been to nationals last year.
Oh.
So we may or may not see it again.
And also, it's a huge expense for these people to travel, hotel rooms, not to mention the effort and money and work that they put
Time.
into their mounts, time.
Aw, I would take him.
Yeah, you want the little cute stuff for sure.
Back to a few professional entries. Ooh, this is pretty. Pretty little perch.
Faces almost look like they might be the same person.
Several
Very,
eiders,
very
sea ducks.
Gotta be careful not to
Hybrid
tip
birds.
anything over.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
know.
bad.
Yeah.
Which side we going?
Anywhere you go, we'll follow you.
So much stuff. Oh, this guy's on a hook.
Crappie on a big homemade hook.
Really cool buffalo heads.
Very nice.
Snake.
No thanks.
We're gonna run into them. Let's go down this.
Okay.
Ooh, look at the green ones.
Beautiful.
So when you bring them out like this with 4 pieces, do you get judged for, is it 4 different mounts?
You can actually have the option of entering into each of them individually or as a group. There's also a group division, subdivision.
It's a nice pedestal deer. Creative pedestal with a cream can.
Very
Post
pretty.
coming out of it. Good looking ibex. Big Cape buffalo.
Lots of open mouth stuff.
Nice skin color.
Yeah, very nice.
What the work that goes into entering an open mouth compared to a closed mouth?
Oh my gosh.
Is it judged? Do you get judged harsher, or is it different criteria?
See, there's a difference between customer open mouths and competition open mouths. A customer is not going to probe the depths of your tonsils looking inside of his deer mount, whereas the judge will in instances like this.
And there are different subcategories for open and closed mouth within the game head and whitetail division.
And here's an ocellated turkey. Look at that head. They actually are bright like that.
It's the ugliest pretty thing I've ever seen.
They are the ugliest pretty thing.
Look, that base almost looks like a turkey foot.
Got a
Well,
couple raccoons
That's not very nice.
fighting. This is either a good sign or a bad sign. We have 2 coffee cups down here by this mount that meant that the judges spent a considerable amount of time in this area, which would petrify me if I was my piece.
Or they couldn't get enough of it.
Or maybe that's what you'd hope. And we have a couple black wolves, and we have a nice gray wolf and a coyote. Really nice mountain goat. Kind of depicting how these animals actually live and the struggles they have to go just to motivate. Sheep, colorful rock. And the people make all the rocks. The wood's probably something that they found, but all of these rock formations are made for the individual mount. Big mountain lion.
That's a big one.
And look at this base, isn't it? Artist palette, thumb hole, pears.
Crafty.
Crafty is right. Doll sheep.
Oh my gosh, where do you start?
Should we see? We
There's
didn't do
so
that
much
sign.
We
left.
haven't been down maybe.
Okay? So much. We're gonna take you this way and then we'll weave.
Really, cactus is not as fair.
again, you are with Matuska Taxidermy Supply Company, and we are the first to get a live sneak peek at all of this amazing talent that is in here at Springfield, Missouri at the World Championship. What in the world is that?
It's out of my species knowledge.
They got pictures.
It's a binturong.
That's different.
We have a nice deer pedestal. This is probably all carved. All those antler tines, the acorn. Beautiful little cutthroat trout. Nice brown trout. Pheasant. Nice white-tailed pedestal. Look at this half life-size deer. Look at the eye rotation, color of the sclera. Fighting with a dead head. Everywhere you look,
I
there's
know.
just I know. Oh, look at this mountain lion. Look at the mouth on that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at, I don't. Look at the, I don't know, you don't have enough light, but the tongue on that is phenomenal.
It is really good. Looks like it's got the texture and all.
Look at that.
Oh, geez.
I know, isn't that impressive?
Huh.
Real pretty presentation. Very natural.
It's on F2.
Shedding is velvet, this mule deer. Oh, look at how smooth that is. Almost looks like a carving. It's so groomed, so pretty. Another big mountain lion.
Feather perfect
Look
turkey.
at those perfect feathers, perfect lining up of the bars.
Look at this.
That'd take me a month only to find out that I didn't do it in the right spot. Oh, look at down here.
Yeah. You gotta step farther away and take it all in on some of these.
Yeah, that's something. Look at that.
I like the color.
Crazy.
And he's looking at a pocket watch up here, and there's a pocket watch down there.
Very unique. So the award ceremony is Friday night for this.
Largemouth.
Competitors will get to come in here for the first time tonight,
Tonight.
this evening, just a few hours from now.
And what is do you happen to know the winnings for this show?
The what?
What people walk away with in total?
The big money is in the competitors division for 4 pieces or more, but I think the one that everybody is here for is a non-cash medallion.
Medallion.
Best titles of best in the world. I think there are 16, maybe 17 best in the world divisions this year.
This looks goofy, but that is the way they actually fly.
That would be a comment. Yeah, you have to watch geese to know how to
Yeah,
do that.
it does. It's like that
Shingle down to
doesn't
lose,
look right.
to lose altitude.
I never cease to amaze you with my taxidermy knowledge, huh? A lot of wolves.
That's a pretty wolf, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something. Wow.
That's a beauty. look at that elk. It's suspended by one tine in the water.
Isn't that something? That is a feat of engineering in
It
itself.
is, it is. And it had to get here somehow. This is a beautiful turkey. Look at that head.
Ooh, we've seen this one before. This is really, really well done.
Hey, what's going on?
There's a bobcat. Gotta pull the turkey feather out, but I think he's not gonna get him. Look at this flushing turkey. Look at the wing feathers, the air curl and the wing feathers.
You see a lot of different colors in the turkey heads all around, and that's one thing from our pet Ralphie. He always changed. Like he'd come inside and he'd be a completely different red than when he'd go in outside.
Wow, that is cool. Look at that guy. Black sea bass. This competes as a warm water fish.
What is that? A sea bass?
Yeah, competes in the warm water fish saltwater division. Subcategory.
Pretty. Goes good with the crab. Okay, we did that one. Now, it's hard to keep all this straight.
Definitely is.
Well, we are covering it for you guys, that's
Oh,
for
look
sure.
at the feet on that mud hen.
Oh, that is cool.
Why? Why are they like that?
That's just kind of natural coloration, and somebody put a lot of effort into it, and they look exceptional.
They do.
That's how they got on the ark, I think.
Got it.
Okay.
Here we have our, looks like Izzy rolling in the dirt over her rock. Doesn't it?
Furry rock.
Oh, look at his eyes too. It does.
And we have a nilgai.
What's he? Look at the food in his mouth. What is it?
A blue bull. A nilgai. It's an Indian antelope.
Look at the old school.
That's pretty. The bird
Preening.
people, there's some fabulous bird people competing.
Yeah, gotta say the level of competition this year seems pretty
High, yeah.
Lynx?
And a lynx. Wow,
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I know, you should have seen the face I
She
got.
looked at me to see it. Did
Was
my
waiting.
approval. And an aoudad. Another.
wow.
There are a lot of turkeys. Is that kind of gutsy to bring a large turkey or
Not for some
goose
people, I
or-
guess. They're pretty comfortable with it. I mean, just look at the head coloration. Look at the
Depth of
painting
color.
and the feet. Every one of those scales. They treat those like we do fish scales. They're extremely detailed.
I've been attacked by those before.
And a wood duck.
An acorn.
Hen turkey.
Cinnamon teal.
Well, kind of not. It's a
Oh, look at the eyes.
white-cheeked
Pin.
pintail. That's pretty. That's pretty. Ways to go, but turkeys. There's a lot of turkeys.
There are a lot of turkeys.
Judges are making their money this year in the turkey division. Darn it.
Who are all the judges this year?
Oh goodness, there is a
Dwayne Dewey.
extensive list. Jeff Moore, Dwayne Dewey.
Do they have more than one at each category then?
Yes.
They do.
Scores are averaged between the two. So in the Masters division, each competitor will get 2 score sheets.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah,
No
monitor.
thanks.
Goodness gracious.
People, don't people have these as pets?
I don't know. Another big turkey. Wow. Turkeys are good. Really good.
Oh, that's neat. Wow.
Perch with little chasing some minnows, little sculpture. Beautiful wood duck. Another turkey. Wow. Boy, the turkeys are just perfect. And a tiger trout. Going after some little carved bait fish. Wow. Nice size mule deer. Whitetail looks like a southern whitetail. Yeah. Mule deer pedestal.
Looks like we're pretty much professional over here.
Hey, buddy.
Look at you. Some creative presentations.
Got a Matuska base right here.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Looks good. Do you have to do so well in the professional before you move to the masters?
Not at
Or
the
you can
world.
pick at
You
your
can
own.
Choose anybody can choose any level of competition they want to.
Grayling.
Another Matuska base. Speaking of the Matuska bases, all our artificial rocks and driftwoods are 25% off at the Matuska booth here at the World Show. So make sure you take advantage of that. Aw, even he,
Aw.
I think we should do that, Dad.
I know you do.
Get
With that-
descented.
You need a
skunk.
dad that thinks he does.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You could have a
Maybe
song
if I got
that
rid
goes
of the
with it.
cat.
No.
Look at these little guys.
Instead of the baby shark song.
Yeah.
Look at the starlings. It's for Robin.
There are some really good pieces here. No thanks. No thanks. Is there a different category for the skeletons then, or how does that work?
Yeah, they're called skeletals. That's what they called them in Australia, skeletals, skeletals.
Who gets the privilege of judging that?
I mean, those animals are, the bones are separated and put back together, and there's a lot of parts and pieces. Usually the fish people.
Nope. I can just see that coming right after you. Through the leaves. He's cute. Going after
Yeah.
dummy?
Decoy.
Oh.
Decoy, not a dummy.
I don't hunt. I raise them and keep them as my own.
Wow, this is a lot.
There is a lot.
A lot to
We
take
still
in.
aren't done yet. These are just ones you stand back and take it in.
Yeah. Ah. And look at this. We got a canoe and we got cattails, bear.
This one you gotta look real, hard, but you got a white tail in the habitat down there.
Pretty cool. Beautiful wood duck here.
November rain, it says. What? You laughing at me again?
Oh no, I'm just, things are coming up here.
He's pretty.
A lot of mountain lions too.
Mm-hmm.
Another nice looking mountain lion. And a bear looking at somebody up in the tree stand.
They're gonna be closed at the booth when we get back. We planned that right.
Yeah, we did.
Let us exalt his name together. Got a butterfly. Else. Oh, I see an end.
Look at this antelope mount. We got a buck and a doe, and we have the pedestal, and it's evidently a cabinet with the handle of the cabinet is an antelope horn. Wow.
Look at this. That's a Matuska base. Nice.
You're pretty quick to pick them out.
She is.
Very nice and
You probably
uniquely
should put a little
put
gift
together.
certificate on each one of them.
I got my golden ticket. Check this out. If you get one of these, come see us at the booth. It's for you.
Habitat division, we've got a world globe spinning. Whitetail mount on top. Icicles coming down. Little gray fox down below.
What is that?
Wildebeest. Black wildebeest. You can get one of them too. You got the pen for it.
Yeah?
The big lynx.
He is big. Look at the paws.
All the better to run in the snow. Another skunk for you.
Brent, get rid of the cat. Get
He'd
a
go for
skunk?
that. I think he'll go for
He
that.
might. He was watching. Let's see what he says.
I think that's a deal he would jump at.
I don't know if our neighbors would go for that. They don't like the cat as it is. That bear's completely off the ground. Black bear.
Yeah. Only rug I think I've seen. Small mouth.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, you better have a baby one of them too. Crappie.
Very creative displays. That's
Gray
for
angelfish and a trumpet fish.
Were there? Did we do the wood carvings? Is that all the way over?
That's all the way over. That's
I was gonna say usually they have a whole thing. There's nothing cute about these guys.
You can have one of them too.
No,
Oh.
that and snakes. I'd pass on.
Did we do it?
I think we did.
No wood carvings.
Oh, do we want to take them back to the wood carving?
Do you have time?
Probably.
Yep. Do you guys want to see the wood carvings? Give me some thumbs up. Well, let's just do it anyway. They're not paying attention.
It's too long. They all would sleep. Okay. Following you.
Let's remember to stop by. If you are here at the World Show, stop by the Matuska booth. We have over $3,600 of giveaways that we are doing. And it's basically the more you spend, the more you get. We have different fun activities going on at our booth. If you have kids, bring them by to paint rocks. Let's see. I think we're open till 1 today. Yeah, here we go. You guys wanted to skip this part? So these are all, tell me about this category. It's all in its own?
Yes, this is the World Fish Carving Championships.
These are all carved from scratch.
Several different divisions.
The base and everything.
Converted to a decorative.
Fabulous, fabulous work here. This never ceases to amaze me.
So that whole thing is carved out of wood.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot of wood.
And you can't break it while you're carving it.
That's right.
I mean, you could. How would you fix it?
Cut down another tree.
So remember to like and share our video, and if you want to see what else is going on at the show, if you can't make it, follow us on Facebook, Matuska Taxidermy, and we will be going live and showing different activities and things going out throughout the show. I think it goes through Saturday. And Breakthrough Magazine, if you follow them on Facebook, they also are going to be going live on Friday for the banquet.
These are natural wood.
I gotta go the other side.
Now these are large. We're getting into some miniature. I mean, look at me and look at how small this is compared to me.
I would put this stuff in my house for
Isn't
sure.
it?
How much time do you
Then I'd
think
get rid
was
of the
in-
cat for sure. Look at the sailfish, little brook trout. Look at the lionfish. We dove and speared lionfish, ate lionfish. We made ceviche out of lionfish.
You did do that.
Wow.
Very, very cool.
Oh, better get this. Look at that. Oh man, I ate his sculpture.
Very creative. Well, good work to all the competitors that brought stuff, because the work
Isn't
is
that gorgeous?
phenomenal.
You'd like to have that too, I bet.
I would put that in my house for sure.
And look at this. Look at that. Is that not neat? In that a big frame. Ooh, I've got the perfect spot for that.
I know, I can see that at your house too. All right, so that is it. We basically showed you the whole entire 2019 World championship entries
And we still have batteries.
as fast as we could have gone. But thanks for tuning in. You guys have anything else to say?
Come to the booth like we still have. We've only given away a few $100s worth of prizes. There's still $3,000 worth of prizes to be given away.
We still have a bird flesher, 2 airbrushes. You just heard it earlier in the live video. The Badger airbrush got it given away. So we
Boxes
still
of
have
candy bars yet to.
yes.
We have live seminars going on within our booth. We have a huge booth. You can come and you can watch Corey Carruthers mount a wood duck. You can watch Brian Olson work on deer, Mike Yeska work on deer.
Tim Perkins is going on walleye.
Amber Engels is doing habitat displays. Tim Perkins doing a fish. You're working on painting tips, and you can come and talk to these tremendous artists. Ask them, what would you do in this situation? What would you use here? Where can I get it? You know, show me how to use it, and they will drop everything just to answer your questions for you.
And not only that, but if you aren't at the show, don't worry. We are going to keep you guys informed the whole time. So you will be able to pay attention and see and chime in if you have questions as well. But let us know, and don't forget to follow and like us on Matuska Taxidermy on our Facebook page. So
Thank you.
tuning out. Thanks to Kathy.
Sorry for rushing through that. But
Yeah.
we just went through 500 and some pieces, and we were speechless half the time.
Yeah, and a huge thank you to Larry and Kathy for letting us do the walkthrough.
thank
So
you.
don't forget to follow Breakthrough Magazine on Facebook and keep up with them as well. Thanks, everyone.